Hello, I'm Fred. Welcome to the favorite Bedrock SMP. No, I won't talk like this the entire time because I just can't. It's actually kind of hurting my throat. So, when last we spoke, I was building a tower, and then I finished the tower. It's just a tower. Well, it's pretty much solid dirt and other blocks. And probably smaller than I really wanted, but that's okay. We'll just build more over the entire island. And eventually take down my little hut. But first, we're taking down this giant mountain. I finally got to the point where I reached the point where it was too difficult to keep breaking out when I didn't have haste. So you can see me stepping down to make sure I'm always having haste. And then I was getting bored last night, and so I started falling to my death because I forgot how to fly. No, I started tearing out more of this over here while watching a video on He-Man. Just popped in my head. Like I see this, I'm like, why am I thinking about He-Man now? And mostly this is just coming to one side and break, 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 break. Which is fine as long as it's something I can break with a shovel. But when it comes to a pickaxe, it slows me down, so that's what I really want to haste over here. Yeah. Okay, you know what? The randomly popping you into swim mode, not fun. It does it constantly if you walk too close to hoppers or just pretty much anything that like there might be a break in. Like not a full size block on the what's the term I'm looking for? Hitbox. So anyway, let's go to the mountain now and break some more of that. It's getting low. Look at that. So few levels left. So much caves in there. That means less breaking. That's the good part. You know how I like the game to play itself, and that includes breaking blocks. I want the blocks just to have already been gone. But because of all the caves, I've been taking this edge up here like this, rather than running straight through and take the risk of falling down. Which I almost did over there, but over there it's just water, so it's not that big of a deal. I just fall into the wake, been surprised, screamed, ah, but survived. I, I, I really don't know why I chose to tear down the tallest part. I mean, I do know why I chose to tear down, not the tallest, but the biggest. This section of land is much bigger than the section I'm keeping. And I mentioned before, it's because I thought that section was the only section. Because I misread the map on Chunk Base. Because it doesn't zoom in all the way, and I wasn't thinking about it when I showed up. I probably had a harrowing trip via boat and swimming and overland and nighttime randomly and sleeping not working properly and just thinking, ooh, this is a nice island. Oh, there's a little bit of land over there that I don't want. I shall get rid of. Not realizing that by surface area especially, it's much, much larger. But the island I'm keeping also has like 4 or 5 different biomes, which is kind of neat. Will I use it all? Oh, well, I mean, I'll use all the island. Will I do anything biome specific on all those sections? Probably not. What I do? But it's still neat. I just think they're neat. I need a time for a little water removal. Done. Okay, break through here. Now, because of the way Minecraft loads everything in chunks, the whole how far away does haste work is not very straight. But that's okay, we'll work with it. Like at this point, I should break it down to here to match up with that. But I also know that the breakpoint is probably in there somewhere. And it may not matter at all. It won't matter at all. Okay. Big topic. Minecraft. The 3 cute mobs have been announced. And we predicted 2 out of the 3 on my stream on Monday. So yay us. Although, I'll be honest, Capybara still should have been one of them. My partner did say, though, how would they make that look in Minecraft? And I thought, that's a good point. How would they do it? But still, capybaras are cute, and that's all you need. Capybaras, what could they do for Minecraft? They would be the friend of all creatures. That's all they do. They're always just hanging around. Hostile, passive, doesn't matter. Players, they just like them. Oh, the three options for the mob vote coming up are crabs, armadillos, and penguins. And the special features, as I understand it, because I have barely been paying any attention, as per usual, crabs will drop a crab claw, which you can then somehow equip to make your reach longer, so you can hit and possibly break blocks from further away, meaning Java will be almost as good as Bedrock then. Ha ha ha. Armadillos drop dog armor, which, while cute, is less than pointless. And then penguins, if you put them in your boat will drive faster, which isn't that useful, but I think is funnier and possibly the cutest use of the 3 possibilities. And so the debates and arguments have already started online. It really doesn't matter. None of those 3 things are like massively important. In our Discord, someone pointed out that if the boats went faster even on ice, we'd have supersonic ice boat penguins or something. Ice penguin boats. Which I've mentioned time and time again, I'm highly impatient, especially when moving around here. So yeah, that would be nice, but not necessary at all. And that's just the votes, the mobs they want to vote. They're gonna have us vote on. I'm sure they'll come up with some other way to annoy the base players and make it harder and make me complain for a couple weeks before I kind of get over it. You know what has never affected my life? Ancient cities. I've never stumbled across one, even though it seemed like they should be more frequent. And I randomly tunnel down below. Never come across any dark area. I've gone to one of them once on purpose when I was getting 1,000 deaths on a stream in the last season. So yeah, I don't think they're as necessary as like the Nether and the End. The End you really don't have to go in. Get some elytra, get some shulkers, get out. But yeah, so like I'm just trying to think of all the things I've complained about in the past and the changes. Of course, right now we're kind of like already had our villagers in place, so we're not experiencing too much of the villager changes yet. Whenever year or 2 in the future we eventually go to a world where that's not even an option anymore to keep old things, I'll probably go back to fishing a lot. One of the first things I built on this season was AFK fishing, just to get some equipment and things, and that's where I got lots of books going on. Pardon me, there's a cat on my desk. Todd, say hi to Pern. Don't sniff the microphone. I know, right? I try to only complain about things that affect me or those around me. Mostly. Where am I? I'm lost. Todd, she says she loves you. He's just sitting here next to me on the floor now, plotting his next evil plan. Scheme, really. Is my inventory already full? But no, we don't need any inventory management updates. Although I gotta say, if they bring in the bindle and call it a bundle, I'm gonna always complain about that, because I always have for years. Todd, stop messing with that stuff. Like a little toddler. Ah, Todd, toddler. Get it? Sorting materials. It's kind of weird because it felt like I was kind of getting to a spot where I wasn't collecting so many materials. But then I realized that was because I was using them to work on the tower, not because I was collecting any less. Oh, I got gravel. That probably goes somewhere else. And I need to eat. Do I have one more? I've got one more copper block I had out here. Aging. I did the roof while watching a documentary on native musicians and pop music, specifically rock. That was a really good documentary. Todd, tell him to leave me alone. No, don't lick my face. Come on, kitty. Todd will give hugs, as in he will put his paws around your neck and put his face against your face, and then sometimes lick your face, which is cute but a little unpleasant. Anyway, this roof is all copper blocks because I wanted that color. So how many rules have we said? How many things have I said last season I was never going to do again? Let's see. Tear down a mountain, build circles, build with copper. Batting 1,000 here. Should go back and rewatch all my old videos to see what else I said I wouldn't do. That way I get ideas for what I do next. I've been slowly adding more sorting to the mall. Slowly, because mostly all I'm gathering now is, these same 4 things, and I'm keeping all this stuff out here just to have it. Sunday we should be deciding on new teams, new projects, so there'll be some more excitement coming. Less mountain tearing downing. Tearing downing? Yes, that's totally how you say that. Right now I gotta clean up all this flippity floppity. That's what happens when you come through with a shovel first and then a pickaxe instead of switching back and forth. You can accidentally create your own flippity floppity, not just do it with TNT. And for new players, of course, flippity floppy is the standard term for when you have mostly flat but still kind of broken up land in Minecraft. Totally official terms, been in the game forever. So we all call it flippity floppity. And even here, TNT can create, or you really can create, vertical flippity floppity. Actually, the game likes to generate vertical flippity floppity quite a lot too. Maybe you try too hard. Maybe you're just getting Todd's face. Stop treating Todd like Todd treats everyone else. That's how you get him to like you. Gotta play it cool. I'm surprised all my cats don't answer the word no as their name. Doesn't help that Cyrano's name ends in no, I'm sure. Okay, that was weird. I was thinking Kenny Rogers song popped in my head. Not because of Todd or the Cyrano or even Cookie, but because of this. Meow. Haha, Todd. My mic doesn't pick you up, probably. I have yet to see a pillager patrol show up around here, but when these show up, they are always showing up too. I probably just missed them and they wander in the opposite direction, or I fly away, they despawn. They're around. They're always around. I also realized that this, even though I've got it split off now for where haste works, I can't get too many levels down anymore before I have to go back and mend my tools again. But have I planned for and built the mob farm over here like I said? No. That would be too convenient. Breaking blocks. Anyway, the Kenny Rogers song that popped in my head was Daytime Friends and Nighttime Lovers, but it popped in my head as daytime lag and nighttime, and I didn't have another word. Block lag is real. Occasionally. And I realized that, this is my last day of vacation. Probably can't really stream a lot while working, because of working. And as soon as all the little kiddies come home from school, my city's internet tanks. And we've got several different providers. At least mine tanks. Possibly because there's a teenager living in my house. And not just a toddler. Hee hee hee. So I was talking about some toddlers yesterday. Because I have friends. And there was a little video on whatever show they were watching about how rhinoceroses leave home when they were 3, and they did an anthropomorphized version of it, which was very funny. They send a 3-year-old out, and the dad's like, take care of your finances. And the kid's like, what are finances? And the older of the two toddlers turns to me and is like, how does that work? And I said, well, animals actually kind of age differently than us, so 3 is an adult to them. It's not like this at all. But at least they didn't seem to get afraid that they were about to be kicked out of the house because they were already older than 3. And I tell you that story just to fill time. Because I realized I'm breaking blocks. I've already talked about the upcoming mob vote. I don't know. Who are you going to vote for? The drawings, you can look them up online. The penguins look angry because they did like the little emperor penguins or the king penguins with the furry eyebrows. The crabs, it's one of those ones that has the overly large claw and then a normal size claw. Well, I should say normal size. They're both normal size. The smaller claw and the armadillo. The armadillo actually kind of looks like one of the new clay pots just turned up on its side. But of course, they were all the fanciful drawings of them, not what we'd actually see in game. So instinct just on animals alone is penguin. not just because that was one of the ones that came up. Armadillo, I mean, I think they all have a lot. I think, like, cuteness wise, the crab is least cute. Crabs could have been cuter. That's the thing. They could have done a better job with that drawing. That's fine. Maybe they will. This is an artist rendition of an artist rendition, after all. But the armadillos, even though they're little tanks, are cute. In real life, they're cute too until you realize they just like armored possums. And the only reason possums and even armadillos aren't as cute as they could be is because they're so pointy. I think that's why we don't think they're that cute, because they're pointy. I really don't know how much, how many chests I will end up here full of junk. And some useful stuff. I did, do something useful. Oh, you know, all that copper I got from the copper I've mined. Obviously, I used a bunch of those blocks for that. But when you only have stone variants to work with, you know, I want this build eventually to be a little bit more interesting than just grays, greens. Might dig down for deep slate at some point. Probably won't dig for deep slate. And also, once we start, you know, get some bartering systems set up and a gold farm, we'll get a bunch of what's this stuff? Blackstone, which I like. And so I'm sure I'll be using that too. Now I should, whatever your llamas, guy, pick up all this stuff so I'm not causing myself and anyone else who joins in the server lag. So let's go ahead and be nice to us and our friends. It's already starting to despawn now. It would be weird if there was just a mob that went around and ate blocks that you dropped. It would never give them back. Like if you were collecting blocks and your inventory is full, it would just start eating all this stuff. That's what the sniffer should do. I also wish the sniffer spawned naturally. Just think that'd be funny to just pop in randomly. You know, totally infrequently, just every once in a while. Maybe in certain biomes. But whatever. They're kind of useless too. Although they remind me of Snuffleupagus, which, you know, hits me right in the nostalgia. A lot of flippity-flappity going on right here. And I don't know where he got cows. You're supposed to have llamas, not cows. And a sheep. Yeah. Plop, plop. Is that a water drop or is that a bubble popping? This is taking so long. I really should always try to keep up with my inventory so I don't have to do this. Because now I just have to go back without even breaking anything. You know what? I'm getting the ores for this level. Where are we at? 73. 10 more to go. Means we're practically done. Height-wise for this one section. Then I'll take down, where's that beacon? I'm like, that's a cloud. Take down the beacon. Move it somewhere else so we can start tearing down more. There's frogs leaping through. One thing about tearing down mountains in Minecraft, and I've been doing it for years, is you get a lot of pretty decent materials to do whatever you want with. And it's like, as precious as coal is in an early game, once you start terraforming and tearing stuff down, it becomes a lot more ubiquitous. As in, it is everywhere. Oh, my inventory's already full. Whoops. Any more coal or copper? Not a lot of iron in this Demnar Hills, but that's okay. We've already got 2 iron farms on the world. I'm sure there'll be more. Speaking of which, there's a village not too far away from here. I might set one of those up here too. Why not? I don't know. I don't know what the purpose of my base is, rather than just look cool and have a spot to keep my stuff, is what I was going to say. But mostly I just keep that in the mall just so other people can use it. I don't know. Try to switch up the way I play a little bit. Mostly just to see. I'm satisfied with the way I play Minecraft, but there's always room for improvement. I forgot that my inventory is full, so I didn't pick up any of that stuff. Just swam around pointlessly. Have to make more chests when I come back. Every so often I get attacked by drowned over here. They never win. Okay. Really? Really? I picked up all the blocks, and now you want to start lagging. Okay, I see how it is. No problem. That was a weird sounding landing. Okay, more block breaking. So if you follow me on my other channels, you'll see that I have posted a new video on Fred Makes. It's been a while on that one, and it was just fixing my Stay Puft Marshmallow Man inflatable display for Halloween. I've had it up, and it's so tall, and the ground is so dry that it won't hold on a stake, so it keeps blowing over. Then last night I was afraid it was going to fly away, so I unplugged it, which is good because the wind right now is so strong that just about ripped my screen door off the wall too, so that's fun. I missed some coal. Oh no. Friday, anyone got plans for the weekend? Good plans, bad plans? I'm old, so I have to do adult stuff like get groceries. What have you got against Halloween decorations that are very cute and not all creepy and angry looking marshmallow guys? And one little piece here. One little coal. I do need to grab Frankenstein's monster. Although I think as a culture we've all agreed that Frankenstein is also the monster's name. I guess I could just start calling it the monster. Be really snooty about it. Oh, you don't know who I mean by the monster? It's what it was in a very famous book. Uh, it's like a 7-foot tall statue I bought from an old haunted house that shut down around here. I just stayed in a corner of my garage. It's like, yeah, I mean, some years, sometimes you get a little bit behind on taking down decorations. So he's definitely been out there in like a Santa hat before for the next holiday. But for the most part, it's just for Halloween. It's like a mannequin torso stuck on top of like cardboard tubes for legs to make him taller. I had to replace the hands because they were rotten from sun damage. The mask is falling apart. Like, it just needs to be remade. But that won't be this year. And I'll try to put it away. Right now, I need to get the top of Stay Puft's head kind of attached to the wall so it stops flying forward because I don't want to terrify toddlers as they're trying to get some candy and a giant 8-foot tall marshmallow man falls on their heads. Hey, the Ace. Ooh, bananas. That'd be fun that they add to Minecraft. See, if they chose monkeys like we talked about, maybe we could have bananas too. We always want new foods that are fun. They could be slippery. It could be like a temporary speed thing, like you're walking on ice. I know that you weren't talking about bananas. You were just saying bananas. But my point is, I think that would be a good idea in Minecraft. Listen, if you're going to say a word, I'm going to think about that word. That's how that works. But yes, so since I'm already kind of concerned about Stay Puft falling on kids, the Frankenstein I'll probably put on the other side of the door so they don't actually have to walk past it. Just trying to have a bit of fun. I'm not trying to terrify little children or grown adults who act like little children. I can mean anyone. How much? Oh, yep. It's time. Time to pick up my blocks and drop them off and come back and break some more. This is what you do when you're tearing down a mountain. When I was flattening the world, what I do is I make those little tiny huts everywhere. Just kind of. At one point, I made one out of chests because all I was doing was storing stuff in them. And so I could run randomly around the world if I needed blocks to just be like, oh, there's a hut. Grab some blocks. Move on. In this case, I'm trying to keep everything tidy, especially since, I'm removing that section. What a smooth flight. Where did I put any of this stuff? Sorting. Is that here? It is not here. So I'm looking for flint, and I'm looking for my gravel, which I think is already kind of full up. Is gravel in here? Does anyone see gravel? There's gravel. And like I said, gonna need to build a new chest. Where did I leave my wood? I'm aware. I could just, actually organize it instead of just cramming it all in together, but stop this. That should never be a default. It needs to be an option, never a default. Okay. Block, 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 block. And ink sac. Sheep. Oh, let's finish dirt. Okay, welcome, Zolderot. The thing about the sorting thing is, I already built, me and someone else on the SMP, Fluffy, I am Fluffy90 on YouTube, built a giant storage mall with like nearly 500 sortable items in it. I'm kind of sick of item sorters already, even though this second season of Forever Bedrock is pretty much still new. A couple months old. I'm already tired of sorting systems for now. It'll be a while before I build another one. They're easy. They're fairly inexpensive if you don't build 500 at a time. But they're annoying. And right now, mostly all I have is stone, dirt, and a little bit of other stuff, so I just cram it in. I'm sure I'll sort it at some point. There's no excuses or only reasons. So I'll make sure I don't break my pickaxe, because this is going fast. Woo! Can't believe I used to do this without haste. Can't believe I used to do this with iron pickaxes and stone pickaxes. I would just use stone pickaxes, which would produce cobblestone, which meant I could create more pickaxes as I broke them up. It was a slow system, but it wasted a lot of time. Well, I mean, I may not sort it here, but I might take some of it back to the mall and sort it there. That still counts as sorting, right? Oh, stop pretending you're the saddest cat in the world, Todd. Wasn't I just breaking stuff with a shovel and now I don't know. Best laid plans of mice and men and whatnot, There's no real rhyme or reason needed to do this. It's just breaking stuff. And I guess splitting stuff up makes it more interesting or something. A lot of frogs around here again. In a swamp. Swamp mountain. Whoops. That's deeper water. I can start sorting it or throwing the stuff in the dark. That way I get some mobs spawned in. I got some fights. Ha! Oh! Hee! Ha ha! Oh! Hee hee! Did we switch it to peaceful and I wasn't paying attention? Aha! Wait, that's... There's a creeper. One mob. I will take one mob, please. That's really weird. Oops, and I let him despawn by running too far away. Now, what was I doing? Oh, just throwing stone in the bucket. Oh, and a little bit of dirt. A little bit of dirt. That's all flat there. We'll just about get this level done before we need to mend the pickaxe at least. Possibly the shovel. Although we should be able to grab more of the flat land around into the water with the shovel before we fly back to spawn. I guess I could put everything in my... well, that just sounded like stuff upstairs breaking. That's always fun. Put stuff in my ender chest and die without, having slept in a local bed, so I get sent back to spawn. And then I can mend my stuff and not do the same. I still have to fly back. But I've got a few levels. I've also got some lag going on. Breaking blocks for fun and profit. Actually, since I ruined the economy in Season 1, we don't really have one here now either. There's no profit. You just get stuff. Like, we have our... Like... We call it a shopping district, but there's no shopping, so it's just the spawn area. That's why there's a storage mall, and there'll be different farms there. Just... If you need iron, go AFK at the iron farm, or maybe someone's already done it for you and there's just iron around. Todd, off the table. Gonna say something this time? No? Go find your collar. Dang that cat. I knew it was a mistake to not put him upstairs. But then I have Cookie being naughty and scratching at the carpet. And yes, a toddler named Cookie. A grown-ass woman named Todd. That's right. You take a nap in your downstairs box. I have to wonder, there's like... Why does anyone buy pet beds? Pets don't use beds. Not their own. Some of them do. I've seen plenty of dogs, especially. Occasionally cats will use the quote-unquote designated pet bed. But most of the time it's just any old handy flat spot of wherever, up to and including your head. So I guess being inside is enough for an animal. It's not always a soft spot either. It's like it just be like smooth, cool floor. That's cement or something. Ah, yes, comfy. Even in Minecraft, the cats will steal your bed if you let them. Although one of their favorite things to do is sleep on chests so you can't open the chest and get your stuff in and out. They really got cats down pretty good in this game. And they definitely scare off creepers or something. Alright, let's put this stuff away, and then pickaxe is pretty much dead, so let's just break some land around here with the shovel. I don't know why I don't bother, like... I think the mountains get too low for me to fly all the way here. It's fine, it's fine, everything is fine. Little drown face. I don't know what it would be used for, but I'm kind of surprised Minecraft doesn't have a hammer. Just seems like we'd have hammers. I don't know. I don't think the latest minor update has changed the volume of the water sounds. Of course, I may not even have it. I wasn't paying attention. I know it got loaded on the PS4, but the little updates on PC seem to be sometimes automatic, sometimes you have to force them. Whatever's the least convenient to the player is kind of what it turns out to be. Which means it's probably I only notice it when it's inconvenient. Otherwise, it does everything I need. So. I know there's a big drop off there, so I can't keep just running back and forth this way. Now this pool here isn't as scary as the other pool, but it still is just a random dark drop into a cave, which for some reason you can see clearly when your eyes are level with the water, but no other point. I have to stop calling these removing a mountain. The mountain is gone. It's just a little bit of a plateau I've created. But look how inconveniently high that is. No game, I didn't want you to work properly. Why would I? It's mostly working. So I wonder what other changes. I wonder what big changes are coming with 121. I mean, we expected the villager nerfs to happen then, but they've put them in early, so that's always fun. Glad we don't have to wait for that, he said sarcastically. Yesterday, to mend my tools, I just stood at the mob farm, and it took like 40 minutes, I think, to top off a couple of tools and fix my shovel and pickaxe. It's the quickest process in the world. Oh, we're about to hear a cat fight. Because someone just accidentally let her down here. Okay, we prevented that. Todd, sit back down. Go back to sleep. You don't need to worry about nothing. Apparently, Cookie's upstairs going on about how she needs to be fed even though she had breakfast. Probably because she stepped away from her bowl for 3 seconds and Cyrano went to eat him. Eat him. Went to eat it. He's a black kitty, and he's starting to look like a furry bowling ball. Oh man, where's my sandstone? All of this. Yes, we have two cats that don't quite get along, i.e., they will fight tooth and nail. Literally. And we've kind of, partially done what Jackson Galaxy says to introduce cats. Well, first of all, we threw them all together at once. Cyrano doesn't care. He just bebops through life. And Cookie and Todd were okay with each other. I don't know what started it, but all of a sudden Cookie wants to attack him all the time, or he wants to chase her. It always seems like she's the aggressor, but I kind of think that he's doing it on purpose. Like he's just the kid brother picking on the older kid so that the older kid gets in trouble. There's a lot of that seemed to be going on with him. Do I not have sandstone? Did I somehow manage to even it out? Whatever. Are you holding ink? Hey, pal, that's my ink. Nerve of some people. Stealing the ink sacks. That I definitely didn't do anything to get or deserve, but still. I called dibs. And dibs is sacrosanct. That's why drown are the worst. They don't understand dibs. I'm not breaking anything any quicker doing it this way rather than in a line. It just seems faster. Which is good enough for me. I'll hope whatever project I get next is a good one because I'm tired of this. Also, maybe I should figure out some of my own side projects besides building towers. Or maybe I should just build a bunch of towers and just then figure out something to do with them all. Block, block. Block, block, block. Yes, I'm back to block. Ooh, free XP. Well, not really free. I mean, I did take out a drown for it, man. Oh, look who's feeling a little saucy. No, look who's feeling a little shelly. Man, do I not have depth strider? Why am I walking so slow? Almost done with that one stack of ink sacks. Oh, brother. Again? Oh, hey. I mean, I knew that's where rotten flesh went. That's why I opened that chest. Not because I forgot this one again. Dang it. Okay. Flying back. Let's burn through some rockets, see how fast we can go. Not very. We go for air sickness. Whee! Yep, that did it for me. So last time I used Trading Hall to trade to get XP, I got too much glass and ended up having to put some of it in the mall since we only have the one chest left in there. The good news is that I'll have plenty of glass to start with. Where? There it is. Case Creations, their starter base is a little much, as one expects with them. Well, it's not Canada Day, but let's go to the mall. Look at all this storage. Hey, Surya. Welcome. Thanks for joining. We're checking out the nearly 500 sorted storage items in the mall. These have not been sorted yet. I don't know. There's like 904, 907 items in Minecraft. Many of them are unsortable. And many of them we're never going to have enough of to worry about. I'll probably end up adding concrete powder just because it'll take up some space. So for right now, when you drop stuff in our sorting, it only goes to this point. So the whole top level And nearly half the second level. Which is why I'm not interested in building any other sorting right now near my main base. And even though I didn't have to build it, there's also sorting on the mob farm. They're sorting around. There's sorting. We've got sorting done. Sorting is sorted. What I do need, though, is to mend some tools. Whoops. And stop touching that part of my controller. Yeah, there's a little bit of glass in here. Glass to glass planes. Of course, they just fell asleep. Still gives you a net positive on emeralds because they've nerfed the books. Alrighty then. Now, the only thing more boring than tearing down mountain is trading dozens of times. Especially when it wants to be all laggy and slow. But at least there's a chorus of villager noises, which does help a little because it's silly. Yes, that noise. Thank you. Good demonstration. I sound confused. What do you want with me? I'm trying to trade with you. That's what you're here for. Let's see. That's mended up. I can buy some more carrots as well to help out. And who knows what else. The glass should be enough. But it still may take a while. Well, I don't know about nearly as long. Not as long as just being at the mob farm, but it can take a couple of days depending on how much you need to mend. So this is not what I would call a super quick method. Maybe an Enderman farm would be better. But it's so active. I just wanted, like the mob farm. Even though the mob farm takes forever, as long as I'm in a position where I'm not like super focused on the game, where I can do something else, like read, play a game on my phone, watch YouTube, all at the same time. The hostile mob farm, where it just kind of kills things, it gives you XP slowly, works out fine. But I'm trying to be active and actually play the game I'm playing. This is a little bit better. Four. Why 4? It's always 4. Come on. Whoops. Ran out of villagers. Eh, let's go ham. We can fill up the. There's a spot for golden carrots in the mall. There's a reason for that. I know. I want all your golden carrots. That's wild, isn't it? Wow. Oh, really? Pick up a few more emeralds. Drop off a bunch of panes of glass for next time, for anyone else. There. All mended up. Now let's go drop off the carrots. Let's open the door. Thank you very much. Drop off the carrots. And probably pick out some more rockets. I can hear that furry bowling ball running around upstairs. Don't know why he's so round when he runs all over the place. And I don't know why the other two don't gang up on him because he's eating all their extra food. Hey, crazy PUBG gamer, thanks for joining. Welcome. You just missed the excitement of trading with villagers to mend up my tools. But you're here for the excitement of me flying back to my base area to tear down more land. Well, actually, right now I'm on a PC, but I'm using a PlayStation controller. I play a PlayStation because that's how I started playing Minecraft. And we're on a realm, which makes it easier. Server, you can get, different ways to connect on PlayStation, which works fine. It's just not as nice. Of course, the realms have their own issues. I also don't know why I'm flying so slow. We've got a long way to go. And plenty of time to get there. I think most of the members of Forever Bedrock actually play with Xbox controllers. I know Fluffy's got some specialized Xbox controller with a paddle, so he's got extra buttons, which would be nice, but I like the form factor of the PlayStation ones. Hi, Gerald. The reason is I'm so far away from my base is we're still a little early on. I don't have another tunnel set up, but we have a generalized spawn area with all the community projects that we're building together in the same area. I have a starter base over there, but I finished that in like a day. And I wanted to find a spot that kind of like has the look that I wanted for an actual base. And so I found an island out here in the middle of the ocean, and it's not too far away from like 8 different ocean monuments, which we'll be messing with at some point in the near future. Um, but I'm not actually even the furthest away. I think Joe's gonna be the closest. Cage Creation seems to be a little bit far away, and this one, it's almost a couple thousand blocks. It's not terrible. It's not close. It'll be fine once we get another hub set up. Whenever that'll be, it's on the list. It's always on the list. You can see I've already started build one tower for my base. This island over here is going to be my base. As you can see, it's got a variety of different biomes. That's very strange, but Minecraft is Minecraft. And you can do fun stuff. Woo! But this other landmass, I'm completely removing. So you can see I've been working on it this side. And this mountain was even taller than the top of where this beacon is now. And I've broken it down. And me and my frog buddies here will keep doing that until it's gone down to water level. So there'll just be just water all over this entire area. Why? Because I don't need it and I don't want it. It's in my way. And it gives you something to do. But yes, going back and forth. I don't have an XP, like a good way of collecting XP out here. So mending gets annoying. I keep talking about doing something about that. I haven't done it yet because I just focused on tearing down this mountain, which is no longer a mountain. It's now just a flat mesa. Tearing down the remainders of this mountain. This little hill. And I had a beacon there, but it wasn't far enough over. And these are stepped up here because the beacon I do have doesn't reach over there. So we'll just keep moving beacons around as we need to get rid of all this as quickly, easily as possible. I did a little bit a couple days ago with TNT, and while there's some fun aspects to that, it's I don't know, it always seems to take twice as long because you still have to break blocks before and after. So I'm just out here tearing down mountains, chatting about upcoming changes. I predicted 2 out of the 3 cute mobs coming out on Monday, though. That was pretty good. That was my week made. Although, to be fair, I only predicted the crab because someone with crab in their username showed up to the stream. We did not guess armadillos, though. Penguins did definitely come up. I still maintain the best idea was paint chip with a capybara. But she doesn't even play Minecraft, so no one listens to her. Technically, it's a realm right now, but it's survival multiplayer, yep. No one else is around. No one here but us chickens. Whoops. No one saw that. That didn't just happen. Listen, Pern, I didn't say they shouldn't listen to you. I just said they don't. I feel if I'm going to be surprised by a pillager patrol, it'll be right through here. That's my guess. Nope, no block lag issues here at all. Yeesh. There's something fun and relaxing about just going through and doing this. That's why I keep tearing down mountains. You know, I keep also saying I'm never going to do it again. Leave the mountains where they are. Maybe make some small changes. But it's like the original ASMR. So relaxing. If you don't look too closely at it and see me flipping back and forth super quick. Sometimes it gives me a headache to even watch. I try to remember not to spin around super fast. Which I will say is a benefit of playing with a controller over a mouse. Although sometimes with this controller I hit the touchpad and it still does that. Well, this part's going to be separated here in a second. I guess I better tear it all down now. I guess I better tear it down once I go back, drop off all these blocks, and empty my inventory. Nope, can't really fly all the way there anymore. I should at least, like, pretend to organize this stuff, shouldn't I? Oh well. Later. Why land with such a mini sounds? Makes it sound like I have 3-4 feet. By attached part of the land. Bloop. Swim! Swim! Oh, really? Thanks, game. Yep. Too little, too late. I love the smoothness of playing on a realm or a server. Or sometimes just at home with local lag. Okay, what the heck? Trying to have a relaxing time breaking down a mountain. Not a terrified panic as I drop into the water constantly or fly into the side of the mountain I'm trying to remove. Maybe that's a good reason for removing it. I mean, why are you taking this mountain? Because I keep flying into the side of it. That's why. Just tired of it. Even if I wasn't in this area, somehow I'd find a way to fly into the side of it, I'm sure. Gotta make sound effects because it occurs to me I still don't have any music playing. Not that I usually do. Done in the past, but I have to set up the right volume for it because everything is always different. Block lag. Come on, just do good. Just listen to what I want you to do and then do it. Now I'm going to tempt fate and fly out here. A few hundred blocks. So we can easily see the ocean monuments that I'm too high to see. Okay. Well, there's the landing spot for one of them. What is that? So there's one there. See it? Then if I fly a little bit this way, there's another one. Whoops. Oh, won't be able to break any mountains with that anymore. That's mining fatigue for 5 minutes. Flew a little too close to that one. There's a whole bunch more out here somewhere, but that gave me a headache. All right. Back to the base where I can drop this stuff off, maybe sleep. I like the lighting problems we have here. They're low priority, though. Let's just keep adding more stuff to the game rather than fix what's already here. There's more XP I left out there. Okay, that was also a little fast. I thought about being better at the game, but nah. How about you? Aren't you supposed to be getting good at Valheim yet? Now, wait a minute. I picked up and put away that Nautilus shell. Why is there a Nautilus shell out here? Did another one drop it? Because I really don't need duplicate Nautilus shells. You already get so many of them. No, you're not supposed to, or no, you haven't. I like how it slowly does it. It didn't show up. Weird. Okay. Now that Minecraft has gaslighted me about the materials I'm collecting. Always fun. Oh, hey, there they are. Well, those are old ones, but I'll put this one in here. Why is it doing that? Wrong one. Where'd it go? There it is. Why is it so slow to open chest right now? That is weird. Oh, it's mining fatigue. That's what it's doing. It's... For those of you who don't play the game or don't raid ocean monuments, let's have some fun. Haste and mining fatigue together. Oh, it appears that mining fatigue kind of wins out. Eagle Eye viewers will notice that I'm already carrying a bucket of milk, though. So the mining fatigue goes away. And the haste comes back at the beacon, because of the beacon. Now I just need a cow. Cow! Oh, come on, it just despawned. And also, what happened to me flying? Oh, it didn't despawn, it's just there. You know, I dislike when the game is unplayable. Thank you. Okay. I still have a bit of a headache from that Elder Guardian appearing on my screen. I'm trying to fly around in the dark. Something about that just really threw my brain off. It's not possible it's the whipping back and forth like this constantly for the last hour and a half. Breaking blocks, breaking blocks, breaking blocks. To the tune of the theme song from Breaking Bad. Right? I'm sure that's how that goes. That's what the song was, right? Breaking Bad, breaking bad, breaking bad. Honestly, I don't know why I'm not a professional theme song writer with that, those chops. Should be on everyone's speed dial every time I get a new show. I got a new show, need a new theme. Where you at? I'd be like, I'm right there. Hold on. Give me 5 seconds. I'll have something perfect for you. One of the things about there being so many biomes crammed in such a small area is that both of these land masses produce 2 of the 3 frog types. The real problem is that the nearest cold biome is quite a distance, so that'll be fun when we're setting up a froglet farm. I, of course, have done it before, but I wouldn't be mad if someone else ended up drawing that from the community build list. There are worse mobs to move around, but they're still pretty bad. Getting there, getting there. Suppose this problem and this problem connect. Kind of. I think it's all one big problem. I don't know why I drilled a hole in the middle of this part to blow up. I mean, I did because I wanted to make sure that it was rock there to blow up, but it's inconveniently placed nonetheless. So I got a lot of passive mobs around here right now. Hate for something to happen to them. It's not a threatening. It wasn't meant to be. That chicken ran into my pickaxe. It was not my fault. I mean, don't get me wrong. I technically killed him, but it wasn't by design or even choice. Whoops. Can't even clear that spot anymore. And how is this last block not aged enough yet? Age. Just do a stream standing on copper. As long as this copper isn't all the way oxidized, we're staying alive. In case you were wondering if I could find a stream that was more boring than breaking blocks and mending tools. Yes, I can. I actually paid attention. Where are we at now? 71. Not bad. 2 layers gone. Gives you an idea of how long this takes. I've been streaming for just over an hour and a half, and I've only gotten down 2 layers. And I had to fly thousands of blocks to go mend and come back. You had faith in me? How did I lose it? Oh, and finding something even more boring? Yeah, that's fair. Just trying to clean up my mess. Most of my mess. These are stuff that are up here. I don't really care too much about stuff that falls down. I don't see it. It doesn't count. Not a great way to live your life, but it's a pretty good way to play Minecraft for breaking down mountains. In my opinion. 1 sheep, 2 sheep. Oh, come on. Another set of chests. Hold on, I can organize this so I don't have to do that yet. I can do that next. Because I'm sure there's chicken and feathers somewhere around here. Absolutely positive. Definitely a thing. Totally happening. Any chest now? Oh, there we go. See, told you. Knew it. No doubt in my mind. All right, I think that'll be enough today. I gave myself a headache. What more do you need? Thank you all for watching. I don't stream regularly, so just keep an eye out. I'll stream. There's videos coming out. Minecraft. Yay, fun. Starting, like I said, Sunday, the group will get together and kind of figure out new teams, new builds for our community builds. And so shortly after that, we should start seeing some results. In the meantime, I got to get that video out on us going to the end. I helped with the Ender Dragon. This is full. I get 1 ink sac, and now I need to build chests. All right, well, thanks everyone for watching. Make sure to check out the rest of Forever Bedrockers. Links are in the description. As always, join our Discord, check out our website, do all the stuff and things.